Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to do a beat 'em up now. Yes, as you can see, there are some video emulation problems. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it only actually affects one particular scene. Let me just check real quick and make sure. I'll just check real quick and make sure that I have the stuff set right. I'm pretty sure I do. AD 199X. After many, many years of peace and quiet, the evil king, ruler of the Empire of Horror, has done something that went too fast for me to read it. And is looking to reign the world again. But you must defeat his evil ways, the sounds of the warriors and their four-power sultan thing, and then do stuff. Go beat 'em up. And the souls of the four guardians have returned as brave use of the present time. Now one of the most fierce and desperate battles ever is about to begin. So I have a interesting bit of history with this game. I never knew it existed until one day when my friends and I went to a wrestling training school in Baltimore because Ricky Steamboat was doing autographs there. And one of us on the way back had to take a whiz, so we stopped at a bus depot of all places. And they actually had a copy of this there, and I made them stay for about 45 minutes while I played it. And I would actually make excuses to go back to the bus depot just so I could play this game, because I'm a big fan of transformation stuff and were creatures and all, and beat 'em up. So this was, you know, a beautiful thing to behold. And then eventually it appeared on MAME, and all was great with the world. I'm just going to credit feed a hell of a lot now, so I don't have to do it later. Okay. So, as normal with a lot of these things, I'm going to go in reverse order of characters from my least to my favorite. Now, we're starting with Max, and I want to say I love Panthers. Panthers are freaking awesome. I have a couple of posters of Panthers up on my wall, and I actually consider Panther to be one of my spirit animals. However, Max annoys me because his attacks are really kind of lame. Yes, I know, attack, I'm getting there. Oh, you stupid lizard. I actually have an interesting, yes, definitely, I agree with you, Goobers, a lot. Female rare creature, gotta love them. I actually have a special setup on my main controller for this kind of thing, because you'll notice that spaz out there, that's his attack and jump crowd clear. I actually have that set to a single button. And what I did basically was take the punch and the jump buttons and say that, you know, yeah, it could be done by either this or... Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's... now Max is what he should be. Snarl. I do like how he just slices it, just like ducks down and slices at him. But what I have, the button that's attack, I said that the third button could also be either attack or jump, And the button that's jump, I did the same thing with the third button, so attack and jump are getting hit at the same time. That's especially useful in some other games. One of them in particular is Time Killers, because I can hit all 5 buttons at once. And Dead Soon. I think even though I don't like Max all that much, I am going to roll with him a little longer. There'll be plenty of time for the other guys to shine. I think it was that 80s mullet that kind of bothered me about Max. I mean, I shouldn't really be criticizing other people's hairstyles, considering I have what could be graciously called a skullet. I didn't realize he was knee striking him. I thought he was just biting him. Trippy! I honestly don't know if these guys have names. The problem with some Konami brawlers is, unlike, you know, Capcom Fair and others, they don't really worry too much about assigning names to the enemies. I imagine the bosses would, but I don't honestly know. Yeah, put him up, put him up, put him up. Whoa. He got swole before he died. Yeah, they did kind of borrow them, quote unquote. I do appreciate all the different kinds of anthro characters they have in this. There is actually a female character in this as a boss later, but she's not animalistic. But still, she's pretty damn cool despite that. And, oh, okay, I didn't know about that glomp and chomp. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll give him that one. See, this is the thing, like, being my least favorite character really is not much of a bad thing, because, you know, there's only a couple of reasons why I like Max a little less than the others. So even as the least favorite character of mine, he's still way ahead. Just for being a panther. Oh, the soundtrack in this, as you can tell, is Konami fabulous. I actually have the soundtrack. I found it on YouTube. And I enjoy it very much, as you can tell. Boots Panther versus the Rainbow Lizard Coalition. Boots Panther sounds like he should be an Adventure Time character. I don't know. Something about that. Crouch and zoom. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I look back and, like, you know, Konami, you used to be my brother. Konami to me now is the, it's like the uncle when you were a kid who, you know, always had, like, the really cool toys and, you know, would he'd take you to the amusement park, and, you know, he was, like, you know, the brother you didn't have. But now he's the guy you ban on Facebook because of all the strange rants he goes on. I do like the shredding clothing. I'm not so much on the clothing just restoring itself. Yeah, Max is a little weak sauce in his regular human attacks, but then again, all of them are. So now I will go to my second favorite, Claude. HGH Sonic, yeah. Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E. And... Aru, my namesake.
Who are you to wake me?
I am like Anthrokeith, bitch. And this guy is pretty predictable, but it's also not always easy to get out of the way when he does the tornado flame attack. Stomp on your face. And as you can see, he doesn't always stay in your grip. And then you just wander right into his sword like a true dipshit. Oops. Oh, burnt dog hair. Damn it. Give me your goddess. Oh. Yeah, you work those golden locks, Claude. So because, you know, Claude is the werewolf, and I'm gathering because of the rapier and the name, he's French. I always called him a French werewolf in paradise. Goober, why the hell would you do that? Okay, and you see what is wrong about the video emulation. It's only actually just the lettering there. It actually doesn't have any problem with the video itself. Woo! Lavender Hot Pants Wolf. Hey, you tell him it's a stupid fashion statement. I'm not honestly sure. I've never given the Japanese one a shot. It might be worth trying. I mean, because I have the American version, and well, I think that's the base ROM and the oh, jeez. Fuck you, Babar. And now Bebop here trying to mess with my day. But the ROMs will kind of piggyback off each other. There are a lot of ROMs in MAME where you have to have the parent ROM in order to have some of the others, and a lot of times the parent ROM is the world ROM. Back to human. No, being human sucks. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Long time ago, I actually used to have hair down to the small of my back. Sadly, I had kind of a paranoia that if I cut it, I was going to end up like I was in school, which was, you know, nerd and everything. I made the, I basically had a Samson syndrome. I associated that and my goatee and some other things with, oh fuck, I forgot all about these things. With, you know, with, my, you know, better, let me start that sentence again. I associated my hair and such like that with how I was in college versus how I was in high school. Will you die already? Fucking... I need to call Terminex. Elephant upper! And we got a laser beam there, and you can knock them off the side if you're able to. Like so. Just have to be careful not to go yourself. Come on down here, little fucker. Oh, I love it. He gave me something, and then I hit him and got something else. Ooh! You jerk. Okay, we'll give Claude a little more time. That laser went right through his crotch, I swear. Yeah, it's very easy to get a lot more enemies in one place here, but the downside to that is you're very often targeting one you don't intend to, and another one comes up and jacks you in the back. I want your ivory. Yeah, actually, I let a old friend of mine who I'm no longer on speaking terms with, but not for this reason, cut my hair while she was drunk. Because I had a torch for her, and I was basically willing to let her talk me into pretty much anything. Knock off Voltron, assemble! I love... You see the reflection of the dead soon there. I just noticed that. I don't think I can throw him. Okay, well, Claude, you've done well. We're going to bring somebody else in here. Ivan is my second favorite. Big Russian bear. One of the things I like about Ivan is he's strong enough to carry people around before he does anything to them. And then he butt drops them. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. And he has that muscling elbow jump attack. The thing is, Ivan actually carries a log around with him when he's in human form. And if I can get it to work... Yeah, he has that. Doing, 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 doing. Ah, shit. I was trying to grab it. I just jabs the piece of lumber right into him. And nudge, 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 yeah. It's like, I'm the bear, here's my bear junk, what of it? Yeah, I know, knock, knock, knock. Okay. I forgot the boss could do that. And I killed him with the bounce. Spin, spin. Spin, spin, sugar. Let's see. Oh, this stage has some awesome music. As well as frogs. Very squishy frogs. But then again, next to a bear, I suppose anything becomes squishy. I know everybody has a couple of different attacks when they're in the air. I think holding down might be the difference. Because I just held down and did the butt smash. Bear ass. To steal a quote from the Game Grumps, "This is bear ass! Look at it!" Oh god, when did we get to Lord of the Rings? Even the trees walked in this game. It was a bear ass, so little will both. It's like We Bear Bears, Rule 34. God damn it, fall on him, will you? There you go. Witness my sphincter in flight. I always loved when some enemies had like axes or knives and their impulse was naturally to throw them. Yeah, I'm like, unless the kunai knives really aren't meant to be thrown, although Bowie knives I've seen thrown and can sort of work. Axes, they gotta be the right type of axe, so, you know, a double-bladed axe like that, no. Oh, and these assholes. The one exception to that I thought was really cool, on Deadliest Warrior, they had an episode which was Green Beret versus Spetsnaz, like Russian special forces, and they had a weapon called the ballistic knife. It was a regular knife on first inspection, you know, just straight stabbing. I think you could sort of slash with it. But it also had a button with a spring-loaded mechanism that would launch the blade out of the sheath, or out of the handle, rather. And they clocked it at something like 33 miles an hour. So I'm like, okay, you know, if you want to really surprise somebody, that is a great way to do it. I'll give it to you there. It just sucks that you don't have your knife anymore. I hate these two assholes. Butt first. Cannonball. Yeah, I know a brother of a friend of mine, who was also a friend, used to do something similar with Nerf weapons. He would change out the springs in them so the darts would fly insanely fast and insanely far. Oh, it's okay, he's got a spare. You know, you never go out with just one spine, everyone knows that. I tried to think once of the most metal attack you could possibly be able to do, and to me it's being able to remove your own spine and use it like a chain whip. I guarantee you very few people are going to fuck with you if you're able to do that. Lavender-snooted Kuota. Incidentally, one of the first things I thought of when first playing this game was the old from G.I. Joe when they were when G.I. Joe met the October Guard, the Russian contingent, and Leatherneck kept calling one of the guys a dumb Russian bear. Oh no, you would take the spine completely out of your body, because then you're actually swinging your spine around, but your head's still attached. Alternatively, you could take your head with it if your head gained like mace-like properties. Oh, friggin' damn it! Enough with these boomerangs. They aren't even good weapons. Yeah, pretty much, Shandiva. I keep trying to do bear attacks, and I keep forgetting I'm not fuzzy right now. Well, though I imagine actually Ivan probably is pretty fuzzy underneath that outfit. I don't think you can grow up in the Great Russian North and not have some fat and some hair to insulate you. I don't get into that aspect of his life, Diva. I'm perfectly fine with... Okay, now this boss is just a dick. As I stopped my thought there. And there's one particular reason why he's a dick. I guarantee you'll see it. That's not it. Nor is that. Nor is that. So he's just being a dick for many different reasons. That is why. He can do that elbow drop from nothing, and it hits every single freaking time if you're right on top of him. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm going to throw him around a little bit and then I'll feel better. I make it a point to throw these guys around just so they know they're not the only ones that can get away with it. Ooh, I think I might have discovered something I didn't know about. I don't know if that actually hurt or not. Oh yeah, and he can get some serious air on that elbow if he wants to. And there's the one good thing about that is if you can get back up soon enough, he does leave himself open to a couple of down attacks. But you don't want to stick around because he will, yeah, he will get back on you very quickly. And he also has air priority on that elbow. No, I don't think that did anything. Okay. Yeah, I can understand this thing having two heads if it merged those two things together, and I can understand the musculature. I don't understand why it has suddenly brand new pairs of pants that neither of them were wearing before. There we go. Boing, 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 and boing for the win. Let me bathe in your rocks. So we got another bonus stage here, and hit the enemy is what that said there. Most of them will just run on all fours, but Ivan here, as you can see, is the bowling ball of death. It's going a little fast for me to keep up. He is straight balling. One quick adjustment. Sorry. Yeah, I have OBS on in the background, showing me what all's going on. And I had MAME overlapping it, but I was still seeing some stuff out of the corner of my eye, so I wanted to kind of clear the path. So I'm going to run with Ivan as much as possible here, and then we're going to switch over to Bon, who, as you probably guessed, is my favorite of them. And get thunder attack there on the ground. Bludgeon the flaming chick. Okay. Well, Ivan, you performed admirably. Bon the man is coming in. Bon, to draw a parallel, is the Brad of this game as far as I'm concerned. He's got some very kicking attacks. He's one of the few that is equally as useful in human form as he is in beast form. Beef on the hoof. And one other thing I like about him is he has the digitigrade legs. He's the only one in there that actually does. And he dances on them. Get them both. Okay, yeah, there is a slight visual problem with the transformation glow. It's supposed to go like all out in a 360, but sometimes it doesn't. I do like that Bon in his aerial attack also leads with the horns. Sometimes. Hoof. Kick the foot, kick the ground. And we got another one, and I don't remember where she comes in. Right in the center, okay.
My pleasure to see you all. Now it is my turn to enjoy.
Yeah, she didn't screw around. I think she's the world's first blonde drow. I'd love the flying headbutt more if I could hit it. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh. And that reverse Hurricane Rana thing she does. I thought Bon actually had a jump move from the grapple, but I could be wrong. That might be only Ivan. And throws by the horns, too. Yeah, she has some very weird angles on that attack. But Bon is just... he just has so many cool attacks. He's just so effective in both forms, and where a lot of them didn't have the digitigrade legs, he has it. Yeah, that is kind of odd, but sometimes it is possible to miss that power-up, so you have a little, you have to kind of fudge things a bit. Yes, the dance is endlessly amusing to me. Just hoof stomp all over them, why not? Alright, no. Punch in the ass. Oop! She is very tricky with that. Coop! That was one last piercing, and that was it. My lord, and she just disappears. Asher girl. And final stage. Yeah. The Spocks in the wall firing lasers at you. These things are a pain in the ass. This is Welcome to Quarter Muncherville. Yeah, now, I don't dig spiders at all. They creep me out, but if you want to do like a spider creature, as far as I'm concerned, that's the way to do it. Although I would actually... Oh, I forgot about that. Wow. I would actually give them 6 arms, just to make the anatomy right. And those were Spider-Man, yes. Doing whatever a Spider-Man was plausibly capable of. Can they swing from a vine? Probably not. But we'll never know, because they're dead. Please, Marvel, don't sue me. Well, you know, you gotta do what you do to survive in this world. Oh, you jerk. You're a low-level D&D threat. Go away. Well, it depends on how much room you have in the web. That attack is really nice if you can get a bunch of guys lined up and just plow through all of them. Or not have a column drop on you before you try to illustrate it. That works too. I swear when they fall over, when you throw the guys in this, it almost sounds like a dodge dart trying to turn over. Stampede. Okay, now this guy is kind of a bastard. Fortunately, he likes to stop and cackle a lot after taking you out. which gives you ample opportunity to dish some back at him. And then there's that. Luckily, those are his only 2 attacks, if I recall correctly. And I just completely underestimated the range of that thing. Anybody want roast beef tonight? I am clearly allergic to those vitamins. Yeah, this is a guy it's hard to get grab attacks on sometimes. You're never quite sure exactly who has priority when. Eat my charge. And elevator. And here comes Spider-Man. He just backhanded me. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I never did that before. That's cool. I think, SP, I think we're better off not knowing. That's a mystery I'm more than willing to leave unsolved. I get to be a cool werebeast for 4 seconds or so. There was like some yellow balloon in there. Maybe it was his bladder. I mean, I would think undead don't have to, go, take care of those needs anymore, but, who am I to write the rules in this world? There we go, get a few. Yeah, I'm going to get that. I don't care what you say. I don't know that I would like to be undead because I would miss eating food. Okay, no, I just confirmed there. He doesn't have, like, a jump, Well, yeah, but, I mean, if I was a zombie and it's true that you are what you eat, I would be stupid. Maybe I could be one of those, like, health-conscious zombies walk around saying brands. Ooh, hoof kicked him. Nice. And here we go. Big bad.
It's great you made it here. That's it for your lives.
It's great that you made it here, but that's it for your life. That's not... Holy shit. I hate that thing. I hate that move. As a bad guy banter goes, that's not bad. Yeah, I do remember he has a flying knee catch that's kind of similar to the Coliseum bosses. In any case, I don't want to spend too much time directly in front of this guy. Kinda, I can see that. I'm trying to throw this guy is what's happening here, and... Wang, were you? I'm trying to see the... See, I was pausing to try and see the Wang. You got me thinking bad thoughts here. Oh, like the Skyrim mod. Spaz fireballs there. You will not get between me and my idol. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm wondering which one of them taught it to the other. Or maybe they took a class and learned it at the same time.
Now you'll see my real strength.
Ooh yeah, dig it. I'm going to throw this guy at least once. I promise you that. It will happen. But as you can see, it's really hard to knock him down. So... And then he's also got the aerial stuff going and fire breath. I always do like trying to throw this guy just for the hell of it, just so I can say I threw him. Ooh. And luckily he doesn't turn around when he's doing that, at least I don't think he does. Yeah, this guy is the cover of a Trapper Keeper in the 80s, isn't it? But hey, you know, you want to make a badass impression when you're the final boss. Okay, I know it is possible to throw this guy So I'm going to go back to the one guy I know I can do it with. Or not. Well then, yeah, you can throw them. You have to grab them and like kind of jam on the button a few times to get it to work. And then you have this. Yes, this guy's a 3-stage boss. He just never knows when to quit. Butt bounce! Butt bounce for the win! Enemy falls prey to my butt smash. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to throw or show off throwing him. I didn't realize he had that little energy left. To be honest, if Randy Savage's ghost is still wandering around the Earth, I would want him to stick around. I don't think I would necessarily want him to leave. Especially not with the indignity of using my butt. That's really easy, SP. All you have to do is just build the shrine in a 7-Eleven, you know, right up near the counter. As a result of the fierce efforts of the four guardians, the evil is defeated. The evil empire sung of the Dave. I still didn't read it fast enough. However, we may fear the evil enemy may return someday till then the form of God. Which one was the second one, Goober? Yes, and we get to do it all over again. But no, not really. Let's, you know, Ivan shake out the shoulders there. He had a rough time of it. Oh, Claude. Okay. I don't know, Claude always had this kind of silent arrogance to him. It always seemed to work.